Hello everybody, my name is Jose Miguel Badillo Gomez. It's a pleasure to me accompany you to a wonderful journey for the historical and magical Monpos. We will visit fine monuments of great cultural importance. Let's start with this important architectural relic. What's the name of this church? The name of this church is Santa Barbara. When was it built? This church was built in 1613. What is the history of this church? Barbara was Dioscoros's daughter, who enclosed her in a tower as punishment because she wanted to convert to Christianity. But Barbara had faith and implored God, and suddenly a divine ray fell on her father and cut off his head. Continuing our tour, we found ourselves with a church. What is the name of this church? The name of this church is the Inmaculada Concepción. When was it built? This church was built in 1943. What is the history of this church? It is said that at the beginning it was made of straw. Then it was built in that material, but it collapsed. Its construction began again with two towers, and one of them fell. For this reason, there is only one. It's considered as the Cathedral of Monpós. In this fascinating tour, we find another temple. What is the name of this church? The name of this church is San Francisco. When was it built? This temple was founded in 1580 by order of Fray Francisco. What is the history of this church? This temple suffered a great deterioration in its physical structure. For this reason, it was restored. There are many legends about this beautiful temple, among which the tunnel located at the back of the main altar stands out. Along the way, we see this temple. What is the name of this church? The name of this church is San Juan de Dios. When was it built? Its construction dates from the year 1545. What is the history of this church? It is said that it is a temple of the poor people and of those who suffer from diseases. Its saint patron was a man who dedicated himself to helping those most in need, especially the sick people. In here, in this temple, was Santa Maria Bernarda Bodor, attending to the sick of that time. Its party is celebrated in March 8th of each year, where a lot of people come in search of healing. We finally reach an amazing and secret place. What is the name of this place? This place is the municipal cemetery of Monpós. What is the style of the cemetery architecture and when was it built? It presents a Roman type. It was designed by the Spanish botanist José Celestino Mutis and built between 1831 and 1840. What is the history of this cemetery? In this cemetery lie the remains of illustrious characters from the history of Monpós, and monuments such as the bust of Candelario Obeso. This figure of the poet stands out in the middle of the white tombs, which gives that historical and cultural touch to this site. It's one of the most beautiful cemeteries in Colombia. The Montport Cemetery has some particular guardians. There are a group of cats that live among the tomb and mausoleums.